if there were other, if there's another body that sends results to, UTME results. Now, I'm going to quote this. I'm going to quote this. He added that I'll just take it from here. He maintained that the girl is not alone in the act of claiming higher scores, but that this one became very important because she displayed her registration number and a script. Now, he added, for somebody to come out and say, I scored 300, that is your business. But by the time you begin to show the script, carrying our logo and everything, it is at that point we need to rise up. So even if we have social media and access to these things, we don't rush. We do our investigations to know it happened. And people are asking, so it takes you as long as 2 weeks to be able to do your investigations. Now he says, if I tell you the level of investigation that we have conducted, we have the 55019, our USSD code. We use that 55019 to communicate with candidates during registration, examination, and release of results. Now, this is the part that is sounding fishy a little bit, people would argue. Immediately this result was released, she checked her result. Instead of sending results to 55019, she sent a message post UTME to 55019, but the machine now sent her results because the phone number she is using is a unique identifier. So it sent her a result which was 249. If it sent her 249, why does she come up to say 300 and 300 and what is it again, 362? Now she now doctored that result because that one is a text message, so it is very easy to doctor. Okay, so she doctored the result but put the marks the way she wanted and sent them back to 55019, so the code also returned her original results again. So if you look at the communication, anybody can investigate. All you need to do is pick up her Airtel phone number and ask the company to give you the information on it. At each point, she keeps sending the message and it kept returning her results of 249, almost 4 times. So she went outside the database to obtain that slip, but unfortunately for her sponsors or managers, they didn't know that there are security devices attached to each slip that it printed, and the QR code is one of them. Now, there are about 17 of them which I wouldn't want to mention on the air. Unfortunately for her, again, for 2023, we didn't use the design she's holding. What she's holding is very different from what we are using in 2023. Before I move on, I have a question. Is there a chance that this is an entire mix-up in the system and this girl did not deliberately go out of her way to inflate? Because I still don't understand the logic behind going out of your way and inflating to the highest score. It's a question that has been in my head. Well, speaking of another candidate from Kaduna who claimed to have scored 380, Fabian said he was not even a candidate. There are softwares I don't want to mention. They use it to snap the result sheets, and once you upload it on the software, it gives you the opportunity to design whatever you want, he said. Now, let's go back to Mmesoma. Mmesoma says, I didn't forge the result and I'm traumatized by the allegation. Now, the candidate, Mmesoma Ejikeme, who was accused by the Joint Admissions Matriculation Board of forging her 2023 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, has insisted that she didn't forge her results as claimed by the examination board. Ejikeme stated this in a video obtained by our correspondent in Abuja. In the video, Ejikeme said, "My name is Ejikeme Mmesoma. I am the owner of this result. I went to the JAMB portal to print this result and this is the result they gave to me. This is my aggregate, 362. They scanned the QR code.
I'm the owner of these results. I went to JAMB portal to print these results and this is what they gave me. This is the result here. So this is my aggregate, 362. This is exactly how I printed it. I downloaded it from that site. So they now saying that I forged my results is what I don't know. And I'm traumatized that they accused me of forging my own results. Because I'm not capable of this, forging results. This is the evidence. Okay, they say that I forged my results. They scanned this QR code there, and it showed another name, a Yoruba name, Omotola Afolabi, 138. And that same person that got 138, they checked again, the person got 338. Meaning that problem. There is problem somewhere. So, and we went to Commissioner of Education office on Friday last week. My principal and the educational secretary of Anglican Girls Secondary School, or Anglican Diocese. So we went there. We showed all these results to Commission of Education, both this one and the SMS they sent to me. And she snapped it and sent to the JAMB official. They called back saying that this is a forged result, that I forged it myself, that the JAMB office don't have the record of this. So they now say that I forged it, and they called the DSS over to come to her office. The DSS, they took us to their office and we made our statements there, and they said they will contact us later, that they are going to investigate these results to know where the source came from. So that's what they said, and instead of them to wait for the investigation to be over, they posted that I forged my results without confirming. So I'm really sad about it. And it's not that since my nursery school have been taken first, I'm a brilliant girl. It's not that I'm an illiterate person that will go and forge her results because I'm not intelligent to impress people. I've been taking first position since my
The highest score for 2023 UTME is 360. I therefore invited the DSS, and when they came, all of us took Mmesoma to their office for them to investigate the matter. And I made sure that Mmesoma was released to go home. The matter is still being investigated. Now, Ejikeme has called for forensic investigation. Meanwhile, the former Minister of Education, Obiageli Ekwesili, has demanded an independent forensic investigation over the trending saga between Mmesoma, Ejikeme, and the Joint Administration Matriculation Board. If you ask me, I'm going to say this is a very good move. We need to know who exactly is lying. Nigerians need to start to call for accountability. Okay? Ejikeme said, listening to Mmesoma in the video where she narrated her own side of the story shows it is reasonable to request a forensic investigation to help reveal what really happened. In a post via a verified Twitter handle yesterday, Ejikeme said she had reached out to the registrar of JAMB to carry out an independent investigation. I'm going to quote what she said. This saga between Mmesoma, Ejikeme, and JAMB HQ requires an independent tech investigation to unearth all facts. Listening to her in this video, it is reasonable to request a forensic investigation to help reveal what really happened. I have reached out to the registrar of JAMB. I think that is good. At the same time, I also feel one of the things that should be done is this girl should sit down for another exam. If she scores anything close to 360, 362, then it's very possible that her scripts can be brought out and remarked. If you don't want her to sit for another, why is nobody talking about where is her script? Does JAMB keep record? I mean, the exam was written this year. They should have records. Bring out her script, remark it. Let's see the aggregates all over again. Or let her sit for another exam. Give her time to prepare. If she scores anything close to the score, anything close, give it a range. 4, 5, 6, 10 points in between. We know who is saying the truth and who isn't. I'm going to wrap up the show today by playing her father's interview. And as we do this, I do hope that all Nigerians are interested in this case, because every single part of this country has to work. We have to be able to hold each other accountable. Hold government officials accountable. Hold the citizens of the nation accountable. Whoever is wrong should be punished. And that is the situation we're in. I'm Chinwe Blessing. Thank you very much for a very, very beautiful edition or episode of World Rounds. This, of course, I said I'll be leaving you with Ejikeme's voice. Ejikeme's father's interview.
Examination. My daughter checked from JAMB portals and they sent her SMS, direct her to check her results through JAMB portals. That's where my daughter get her result from. Then she scored 362, the total score that got after that examination. That's what she got. And she used that 362. She has been trending for more than 2 months now. JAMB did not challenge that her result was fake. It served just about 2 months and a week they came with another result. So they are working against my daughter to pull her down with this new result that they came with now. Nigeria and the whole world should know the truth. JAMB work against my daughter and accusing her at the same time. I don't like it. It's unfair. My daughter did not commit any offense. She's innocent. Because right from nursery school, she has been taking first position till now. She's very studious. She's not joking with her education. Sometimes she will read it at daybreak in order to make a good result. So she cannot commit that kind of crime. She's not illiterate. She knows what she's doing. Not doing anything, we just hand everything over to God because God knows the truth. And the government never do anything since that, The state government. Our people in Nigeria should not be a talent killer. It's not good. They should not kill the talent of that innocent girl. They should not do that. I'm a singer, so people not see me. Don't forget about Okada issue that they are talking about. There was in 1996, that year that they play Atlanta 96. As a musician, Areba of Ireba in Oyo State host a show with money. I go to that show, I sing that I came first. I win for that singing competition. 1996, that year the Nigerian played Atlanta 96. Then the Areba give me the money that I won. I used that money to buy my musical instrument in 1996. Since then, they begin to fight me here and there. My mother said that I will not do music, that they will kill me. The same thing is happening to my daughter now. Why Nigeria should be a talent killer? Since 1996, the same thing is happening to my daughter now. So they did it to me. Nigeria should not be a talent killer. It started was born in Nigeria. They should not kill the talent as they did to me in 1996. I won the best singing competition in 1996 and I used that money to buy complete music equipment. But because of too much attack, my mother said I should play music. They said I will not kill me. Now my daughter is this girl that is trending everywhere. Is a daughter of a great musician. It's a daughter of a great musician. It's that star that is in her that is in me. Are you getting me? They should not keep on killing a star. It's not good. Instead of to help that star to shine. But if it is in abroad, they will support you. So JAMB should not ban my child because she's a daughter of a superstar, a musician. It is the star that is in me that is in her. So what happened to me in 1996? I don't like it. I don't want it to happen to my daughter. It's not good.
You can take the boy out of radio, but you can't take the radio out of the boy, can you?